Hey, Cowboy Nation, this Cowboys abroad. Let's get into some football talk. So the Cowboys have got the New England Patriots coming up in relatively short order. So I guess what it boils down to is we need to look at the Cowboys win. The Cowboys winning. Right now, the New England Patriots, they the defending reigning Super Bowl champions, and they the number one defensive football, and they're projected to be a 6.5 point favorite going into this game. So ball counts, the Cowboys are not supposed to win this game, um, according to the statisticians and the people that draw it up on the board and put it on paper. Cowboys ain't supposed to win this game. The Patriots are 17-0 in Foxborough. So where we at? No, I mean, we look at this thing realistically. Where are we at? The Cowboys win because of what? What makes us think or believe the Cowboys win? We can't go in with pipe dreams. We can't go in with pipe dreams and just thinking that we're just going to walk into Foxborough without a plan in place. Or have the tools in place in order to beat the New England Patriots. They're not just going to hand it to us. Tom Brady on record saying he hated Cowboys since birth. So he's not just going to hand the Cowboys a victory. We got to go in and take it. So how do we go into Foxborough in their house where they haven't lost? They haven't lost the game. They haven't lost the game in over 2 years and beat them. Well, here's the long and short of it, Cowboy Nation. Is our team collectively has to show up. Offense, defense, and special teams all have to show up together. We have to play complementary football. And that means that both sides of the ball are doing their job. Defense needs to get home and put pressure on Tom Brady. Defense get home, push and put pressure on Tom Brady. D-Law and Quinn and Bennett and Malik Collins. Have and Kerry Hyder. They put pressure on Brady. Brady is an elite quarterback and has been elite for a long time. But he's terrible under pressure. If you put Brady under pressure, uh, then you can force Brady into mistakes. You can force Brady into mistakes, and you can force him into bad games by putting him under pressure. He doesn't do well against pressure. So defensively, we need to put pressure on. If that means, that means we need our front four to come play well. We need our linebackers to play well. If that means we need the linebacker blitz, we need to bring Brady. We need to bring Jalen Smith on the blitz, and so be it. If we need to do some corner blitzes, have Jordan Lewis come off the corner, then so be it. But we gotta find ways to get pressure on this team. Secondly, we need to understand that we're the offense, we're the number one offense in the league. So being the number one offense in the league, we should be able to match up well with the number one defense in the league. And so we need to bring our A game when it comes to our offense. We don't need to get conservative in this game. We need to do we need to do what we do and get our offense going. We need to get our offense going from the very start. Uh, and and that's where it's at. We got to establish dominance on the offense. Now, how do we establish dominance on the offense? It's like this. It comes down to the offensive line. We need the offensive line to have a nice game. We need the offensive line to play well and win up front. If offensive line win up front, our offensive line win up front. If our offensive line win up front, the Cowboys win this game easily. If the offensive line wins up front. Because if the offensive line wins up front, that means that our pass protection is well. And that means our run blocking as well. And if we get the running game going, along with our already existing passing game, then we're going to be in great shape. We're going to be in great shape because we got not one but two backs that can take it to the house. If this game, I look for Ezekiel Elliott. I look for Ezekiel Elliott to come out focused, determined, hungry, and ready to play. I look for Ezekiel Elliott to do all those things. Why is that? Uh, Not because I'm calling out Ezekiel Elliott, because I don't have to call out Ezekiel Elliott. You give Zeke one or two bad games, one or two games that maybe he didn't play up to the standards in which he wanted to play. Maybe he didn't get the numbers that he wanted to play. You know, Zeke, Zeke knows that the run game has been kind of shut down. And so he's just not going to sit back and watch that happen. He's going to do everything he can. He's going to do everything he can to change it. And rarely do you have multiple back-to-back games where Zeke, Zeke is not eating. And so Zeke going to come out looking to make a statement and looking to run on his team. And his team is 10th against the run and number one against the pass. And so the running game should favor the Cowboys if our offensive line couldn't play. And so if we can open up some holes for Zeke is going to have a field day. And if Zeke have a field day, the Cowboys are unstoppable because we can beat you with the pass, we can beat you with the runs, we can move the chains. And if we can move the chains, we control time of possession, we change the clock, we control time of possession, we can control the clock, we can totally dominate this game, we can control field position. And so we can make a dominant presence, a dominant statement. We get our run game going to go along with our already existing pass game. Now, their corners, real good, excellent, maybe even Pro Bowl material, number one. But it doesn't mean that they're gonna be able to stop Amari Cooper. I don't think anybody in the league can stop Amari Cooper. Cover Amari Cooper one-on-one. So that's gonna be there. I like Michael Gallup in a 50-50 battle with anybody. I think Michael Gallup will still get his touches. Randall Cobb, and what he can do with the ball after the ball hits his hands, is electrifying. Sometimes he get to thinking about what he gonna do too fast, and he'll drop the pass. He got to work on that. He got to catch the ball first. But you get that ball, put the ball in Cobb's hands, and he's dynamic after the catch. So we should be golden. I love the Cowboys in this matchup. The Cowboys win this game because of the reasons I just mentioned. Laid it out. And we do those things. We win this game. We win this game. We win it. We go home with the W, and all is well. We cannot get conservative in this game. We gotta stay. We gotta stay aggressive. Got to continue to score. Got to continue to move the chains. We got to do well on third downs like we have been all season. We can't pick this game not to stretch the field on third down. We have to stay true to who we are. And then we go in Foxborough and walk away victorious. This is the Cowboys kind of game. Why do I say it's the Cowboys kind of game? Because it's a game where people don't think they're going to win, and games where people count them out, when the games when they're the underdogs, when games where people have been talking crap about the defense, and people have been talking crap about the running back, and people have been talking about, you know, been talking noise about the Cowboys, you know, and how, you know, how Dak is not an MVP and all this kind of nonsense. Normally, when the negativity is out there for the Cowboys, that's when the Cowboys come in and make a statement. And this is going to be a statement for the Cowboys. Just like it was a statement for the Cowboys when we beat Green Bay in regular season back in 2016. We went on to beat the Steelers, and then they had no choice but to take notice of the Dallas Cowboys. This is the type of game, and this is the game to do it. This is the time to put the league on notice that the Cowboys is coming, and we're gonna do it. We win because in reality, we're the better team. We got to go put it out on the field. Proof. This Cowboys Broad. Thanks for tuning in, checking me out. I appreciate your support. I'm out.